to the stadium and on both sides of the bleacher, you can find the QR code that you scan with your phone for tonight's rosters. BFA and our opponent tonight, Colchester, remind participants and spectators of the requirement to behave in a respectful manner. Sportsmanship and safe playing environments are top priorities for all Vermont school-sponsored activities. This is especially true with respect to a person's race, gender, sexual orientation, religion, national origin, ethnic differences, or disability. Any violation in the game or in the stands can result in game stoppages, ejections, or forfeits. Let's work together to ensure a positive, supportive, and healthy learning environment for everyone involved. We hope you enjoy your stay here as our guest tonight. We also ask all spectators, please remain off the playing surface until the two teams have finished their post-game handshakes. Tonight's officials for the matchup are referee Gary Hoadley, umpire Joe Kleiner, linesman Stephen Fontaine, line judge Matt Hurley, and back judge Arthur Dusselborn. The visiting Lakers are coached by Tom Perry, assisted by Mike Bombardier, Anthony Dennis.
Colchester's going to receive.
And leading your BFA Bobwhites, head coach Jeff Murray, assisted by Keith Carlton, Rusty Brandon, and Josh Corrigan.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to St. Albans, Vermont, here at the Collins Pearly Sports and Fitness Center for tonight's Friday night matchup between the BFA Bobwhites and the visiting Colchester Lakers. I'm Morgan Stanton, joined alongside by Joe Luno. Pleasure to be here, filling in on a random call here at 10 o'clock in the morning to come and call a football game, but I'm happy to be here.
Well, yeah, it's going to be a great night for football, as you indicated, Morgan. It's Tate Brooks. He's a little under the weather.
Yes, I talked to him. He wished me the best. I wished him the best. I hope he feels better because I'll tell you what, it's a long drive for me to come over. I'm a hockey guy by trade, so coming in, calling a football game is a little bit out of my element, but nonetheless, we're going to give it the best that we can here tonight. Colchester coming in with a record of 1-3, currently on a 3-game skid. BFA coming in 2-2 on the season with all of those, with their last 2 victories coming in the middle of that stretch of their 4-game season.
Yep, and they're trying to build on the North Country from last week, and we'll see what we can do from a momentum perspective here tonight.
So starting off tonight, Colchester has won the kickoff. They elected to receive. So in just a few minutes here, we are going to be underway. We want to let you know at home that this broadcast would not be possible without our community partners. Thank you to Northwestern Rehab Services, Sticks and Stuff and Swanton Lumber, Northwest Counseling and Support Services, Afterglow, Notch Vermont, JC Image, and the Collins Purley Sports and Fitness Center. And again, if your business would like to get on board, and with all of this awesome coverage, onside kick attempt here, as it's going to be scooped up here by Colchester. They're going to say that he had possession of the ball, I believe. He blew that. I haven't seen a signal yet. Have you, Joe?
I have not. There was a fumble on the field. It looks like
I think they're going to indicate a clear recovery there. They're going to, sorry, there is going to be a clear recovery by Colchester. And that was recovered by Cyphers there on the outside. So Colchester will remain with possession of the ball. A little scary start there for the Lakers.
Yep, BFA almost caught a break there. Colchester's going to start on about their 33, Morgan.
What a move right there with a little pooch kick to start the game.
Well, the Bobwhites have had some issues in the kicking game to start the season, and they might be trying to mix it up a little bit.
Moving in motion across is LaBelle. Snap goes to Lavoie. He looks right, almost intercepted there as DeRocher in on the coverage, undercut the receiver. And that's going to bring up 2nd down and 10 from the 33-yard line.
No, that ball was thrown into a seam. There was another D-bag behind him, and as you indicated, DeRocher looked good on that one.
LaBelle moving across early. I saw it in warm-ups. They a lot of motion in that offense to start, and it's going to be centered right there around Josh LaBelle. So Lavoie in the shotgun right now, 11:57 just underway here in the first quarter. Lavoie calling out the cadence. BFA looking for pressure, and here they come. Lavoie with another seam pass. That one's going to drop incomplete, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 10 on the 33-yard line. And Colchester, so far, their offense looks a little bit shaky.
Yeah, Morgan, I suspect Bobwhites will be looking to give Lavoie a little bit of company on this down.
They just brought the pressure on the outside. Sterrett was in the face of Lavoie. Good pressure up front so far by the Bobwhites as they're pushing that offensive line back. Lavoie now staring down 3rd and long with 11:52 left first quarter. Lavoie takes the snap, drops back. He's still in the pocket looking downfield for Cardinal. He's scrambling for his life now, running to the outside. He's got a blocker in front of him, runs into his own man, and he's going to be dropped short of the 1st down. So that will bring up 4th down. I believe he might have lost a yard on that one as well.
Looked like 66. Isaac Ellis catching up with him.
Good pursuit on the backside by the Bobwhites.
Absolutely. Harrison Stone almost had him further back than that, Morgan, but he escaped.
So it's going to be 4th and 12. He did indeed lose 2 yards on that. So 4th down and long. Lavoie with Robenstein in the backfield. Direct snap, that's going to be a punt by Robenstein. A short punt, going to land in the middle of the field. Gets a favorable bounce for the Lakers. And it's going to be downed at about the 46-yard line. And now we are going to see this Bobwhite offense, which tell me what we're going to see from this offense.
It's hard to say. You know, we're
off there for about a 6-yard gain.
Yep, the first positive play for Colchester this evening on the 2nd series.
And that's, again, Josh LaBelle moving, again, in motion and taking the handoff. Nice little play there. Nice little, just how you draw it up, finding a seam in the A-gap and getting about a 6-yard gain. So it's going to be 2nd and 4 from the 15-yard line. Lavoie will bring his troops to the line. Very calm back there are the Lakers as Lavoie with motion again. He's got a quarterback keeper, finds the seam up the middle. In on the tackle is Fletcher. He's still going, still churning his feet. Finally, they blow it down. Depends on the spot, but we're looking at close to a 1st down, and I believe it will be the first down of the game for the Lakers.
I believe, yep, and it's signaled, Morgan.
So 20-yard, we'll be at the 20-yard line, 8:13 left first quarter. Fresh set of downs here for the Lakers. 2 runs, 2 positive plays. They tried to throw the first couple of
They
downs
did.
in their first possession.
They did. And a couple of real lucky breaks for the Lakers here, too.
So Lavoie back under center in the shotgun. He takes the snap. It's a handoff to the left side, taken down immediately by Harrison Stone. A good run there by Sheltra, but he was stopped about a yard, maybe yard and a half. So we're looking at 2nd and 8 here from the 22-yard line.
Yeah, Bobwhites will take that effort all day long.
And what a good tackle. A great tackle by Jaden Fletcher on the outside, really churning his feet and putting his man to the ground.
Hey, Colchester just breaking the huddle.
Lavoie still in the shotgun, 2nd and 8 now. BFA looking to bring pressure. Lavoie drops back, deep throw, downfield, looking for his man Aiden Perrin, goes right through the wickets, and it was good coverage there by Rathburn.
Yeah, Rathburn was there. That would have been about a 35-yard play.
That was a great pass, actually, from Lavoie, right on the money, and just went right through the hands of Perrin.
And I think Perrin had a step on Rathburn there.
I think he did, and again, he couldn't have placed that ball more perfectly. He put it right in his hands. So that's going to bring up 3rd and 8 with 7:06 here left, first quarter. Let's see if the Lakers go back to that run. Lavoie in the shotgun. Drops back, looking for somebody on the outside. He's got Cardinal around the middle. That's a dart right down to the 45-yard line, and a first down. Nice little pass and catch there.
Nice play. It's a nice play, Morgan.
Down to the 45-yard line for a 1st and 10, and for the first time in the game, the Lakers are inside BFA territory. On that one, made a hard step on the outside, got over the middle, and he was wide open. Lavoie now under center. Handoff goes to LaBelle. He's around the outside. He'll be taken down and stopped there for a loss. That's going to be about a 3-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 13 from about the 48-yard line.
Yeah, that's Mike McNow with the tackle. He got some jersey and just didn't let go.
And that was actually Brody Coppins on the handle there, and just absolutely nowhere to go. He was swallowed up immediately. 2nd down, 14. Lavoie staring down a long 2nd down play here. Gets the play from the sideline. Perrin going to be the lone wide receiver off to the left. Lavoie in the shotgun. He'll take the snap there, and it's a handoff to Thomason. Thomason with a little bit of room trying to get the edge, and he's met out of bounds here. May have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage, but it's going to bring up 3rd and long for the Lakers.
Got Daniel Radford, he pretty much banged him out of bounds there, Morgan.
And he's coming back from a deep safety look, really showing his speed there, and met at the line of scrimmage. But a good job on the outside by Michael Thomason to get around the edge and at least get back to the line of scrimmage, because he was looking at another 3 or 4 yard loss.
Now it looks like we got another passing down scenario, the 3rd and 10 here.
Lavoie in the shotgun. Takes the snap there, looking out over the middle of the field, looking, and that pass is just over LaBelle. In over the coverage was Doddle. Help me with that name.
Parker Dodlin, yeah. I tell you
Dodlin.
that ball was a little off the mark, and that receiver had to pay the price anyway, courtesy of Mr. Dodlin. It's a clean play.
Good coverage once again by BFA. And that's going to bring up a 4th and 10 situation here from the 45-yard line.
Lakers in punt formation. Set the return for the Bobwhites. Number 10, 7 back.
Lakers back to punt. High booming kick. And it's going to take a BFA bounce, and it's held up there and taken by DeRocher, looking for a little bit of room, and he's met at the 15-yard line. In on the tackle was Lefebvre. the backup quarterback for the Lakers.
Hey, DeRocher picked up a couple, but I don't know if he was looking to get the beat up there a little bit.
I don't think so. He had no blockers in front of him.
I don't know if that was
I think the ball kind of surprised him and was put right in his hands, so he had no other choice but to catch it.
There was a high opportunity cost there.
So BFA will take over about the 16-yard line. 1st and 10, 5:19 left here, first quarter. So far, it's a good little chess match here we got between the Lakers and the Bobwhites, wouldn't you say?
I'd agree, and we'll see what Bobwhites do with their second offensive series here.
DeRocher looking to move up under center. He'll take the snap. Quick pass out wide, looking for McCure.
Yeah,
that falls incomplete.
Yeah, it looked like it was thrown just a little past him.
Brings up 2nd down and 10.
So an incomplete pass on 1st down brings up 2nd and 10 from the 16-yard line.
We'll see what the Bobwhites cook up here on 2nd down.
Dodlin now coming from the sideline, entering the huddle. DeRocher calls his troops line. The offensive line so far for the Bobwhites has been pretty strong, protecting DeRocher. DeRocher directly under center. He'll take the snap. It's a handoff in the backfield, looking for a couple. And maybe a gain of 2, would you say? Maybe
I'd say
back
that's about right, Morgan. It's like they're going to credit him with 1. Looked like a strong 1 to me, but it's a positive play. Positive play, still going to bring up a 3rd and long.
3rd and 9, 4:49 left first quarter. We are still knotted up at 0 here, as each team just trying to feel each other out. DeRocher back under center. He's got 2 in the backfield. DeRocher with a handoff to the right side and another positive play.
Yeah, it looks like it's not going to be enough to move the marker, though.
Barrett got a couple of yards on that one, so it's going to bring up 4th down and about 5 with 4:19 left first quarter. And I think we'll see DeRocher here punt down deep inside of his own territory.
Absolutely.
Back deep to return is Aiden Perrin. He's going to stand about the 45-yard line on his own side of the field. DeRocher had a very good kick the first time. It was well over 40 yards. DeRocher, the direct snap, punt. That's a high punt. It's going to land about the 45-yard line and take a BFA bounce. And it will be down just inside the 45-yard line with 3:48 left here in the first quarter.
All right, let's see what's happened. It hasn't been with the exception of that one Colchester
that chunk play that they had.
Hasn't been a whole lot of ball movement so far in this first quarter.
Well, we've seen so far in the first couple of possessions, the Lakers coming out, throwing in the first possession, running it in the second possession, having a little bit of success, which opened up that passing game. Cardinal was able to get across the middle. So we'll see what the plan of attack is here as Lavoie is in the shotgun on 1st down. He'll hold on to it. Pass to the outside. That's taken by LaBelle. He's got to move in front of him. Makes a nice move. Taken down by DeRocher at about the 35-yard line. 3:39 left first quarter, and that's a 1st down for the Lakers.
DeRocher did a nice job there.
And a nice little play design there from the Lakers, as they had 2 receivers cutting to the outside across the formation, and a good pass once again by Lavoie. That boy can throw the ball. And 10 from the 33-yard line. Lavoie once again in the shotgun. Cyphers to his right. Moving across the formation. Cyphers now has it. He shoots the gap up, met at the 1st down marker, and it'll be pushed backwards, but it's going to be about a gain of 8 as Cyphers came in motion, taking the handoff, and found a little seam through the BFA defense.
Yeah, BFA is going to need to tighten up here a little bit.
And nobody really touched him for about the first 6 or 7 yards, so it was pretty smooth sailing as soon as he touched the ball. BFA definitely looking to get a little bit more pressure from their linebacker core as nobody was there to meet the ball. So Lavoie staring down a 2nd and 2 from the 25-yard line. 2.5 minutes left first quarter. Lavoie in the shotgun, hands it off there to Sheltra. He's still on his feet, taken down about first down yardage, and it looks like it will be another first down.
I suspect you're right, Morgan.
We're gonna stop and we're gonna get a measurement here, I believe. Yeah, we're gonna get a measurement. Chains are gonna come out, it's that close. We knew it was about 2.5 yards, so chains will come out to get a measurement here.
I suspect they got it. And if not, they got a 3rd and inch.
3rd and very, very, very manageable.
They got it.
So it will be a first down. There's the signal. 2:19 left, first quarter. Another 1st and 10. That's two straight first downs for this Laker crew as their offense is kind of finding a little bit of momentum. Lavoie in the huddle. Are we going to see some pressure here from BFA?
I suspect that to be the case, Morgan. BFA is going to need to tighten up here a little bit.
Lavoie, quarterback keeper. He'll get a couple of yards. Looks like 3 or 4 yards on that one.
That is a strange first down play.
I would have to agree on that. I was not seeing that coming. I'm still looking down at my call sheet, looking to see if he's going to be under center and who's out as wide receivers. And he takes the ball and he just heads right upfield. So everybody's keeping me on my toes tonight.
Well, they credited him with 4, so.
So 2nd down and 6 from the 18-yard line. 1:40 left in the first quarter. Lavoie back under center. Handoff in the backfield. This is Sheltra around the outside. He's got a seam, hit just out of bounds right before the goal line. So he's forced out of bounds at about the 1-yard line. So it's going to be 1st and goal for the Lakers as their offense is absolutely moving down the field.
Yeah, we will see if BFA can keep him out.
So far 44 yards down on this drive. They're going to be at about the 1.5-yard line, and it'd be a good time. Hey, don't you fall on me, all right? We're over here trying to get a look over the fans. Lavoie under center. Let's see if they can get a push. Quarterback keeper, no signal yet. He is in for the touchdown. That's going to be 6 for the Lakers with 1:24 left here in the first quarter. So it took almost 11 minutes, but the first score of the game belongs to the Colchester Lakers.
Yeah, they look good on that series, Morgan. BFA is going to have to make a.
And that's 2 quarterback keepers on that. One was in the middle of the field, which we didn't see one coming, and I think BFA did too, but it was just a good push from the offensive line as the field goal unit will come on for the extra point. Eidsham will be the kicker. Eidsham for the point after, and it's a muff snap. Eidham's going to fall on it, and it will be recovered there by BFA. As it was the snap was off right from the beginning, so it's going to remain 6-0, and we're going to take our first break of the night as the Bobwhites are now trailing the Lakers here 6-0. We'll be right back. We're back live here at the Collins Pearly Sports and Fitness Center. Colchester Lakers leading 6-0. Couple of good plays by Mason Sheltra of the Lakers as he got around the outside to set up a 1st and goal.
We'll see what BFA can do here, Morgan.
Bobwhite's deep on the return. Met at about the 30-yard line. That was Matthews on the return.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
So now the Bobwhites have a little bit of momentum to overcome here as it has shifted in the Lakers' favor.
Yeah, we'll see what they can do here. We've had a couple of near conversions in the passing game, but haven't quite clicked on the Bobwhite side yet. This will be the Bobwhite's 3rd possession.
Minute 16 left here, 1st quarter. DeRocher will line up in the shotgun. Has Barrett off to his left. DeRocher with the quarterback keeper. He's got a seam up the middle. A big hole as he's still going across the 50 down to the 45. And a good tackle by Shequin on the backside. And that's going to be a BFA 1st down with a minute 10 left, 1st quarter.
Hey, nice look by DeRocher. BFA needed something.
A great push by that offensive line. And good blocking up front allowed DeRocher to get about a 5-yard gain on that one. So we are under 60 ticks left here in the 1st quarter. Bobwhite offense is moving. DeRocher lines up under center. 2 wide out set, 2 in the backfield. DeRocher handoff there to Barrett. He'll get a couple on the move, and that's about a 6-yard gain, so it's going to be looking at about 2nd and 4.
Nothing wrong with that, Morgan. Things are looking on the up and up early on in this BFA series.
Well, I think they decided that going backwards or not gaining any yards wasn't working here in the 1st quarter, so they decided to put the pedal down, and 2 straight runs, and we are close to a 2nd 1st down, and that's going to do it here for the 1st quarter of play. After 1, the Lakers are going to be leading 6-0, and the Bobwhites are now on the move. We are going to be back in just a few minutes with the start of the 2nd quarter. Stay tuned right here on Northwest Access TV. We'll be right back. We're back live here on Northwest Access TV. The Bobwhites trailing the Lakers. Quarterback keeper again by DeRocher. He's got the 1st down yardage. He's going to be down to about the 30-yard line, and that's going to be another 1st down for BFA as we just start this 2nd quarter.
Oh, 1st down with about 5 to spare there, Morgan.
We are down about the 30-yard line as the Bobwhites are now moving the ball. 3 straight runs by this Bobwhite offense.
Hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
And it's that offensive line really doing the work, creating the holes there, getting a push downfield. So DeRocher going to come back under center. He's going to line up in the shotgun. It's like Underwood to his left. DeRocher calling out the cadence. He'll take the snap, looking out wide. Looking for Rathburn. Touchdown pass from DeRocher. What a catch there on the outside by Rathburn. And we are now tied at 6 here on the second play of the second quarter.
Well, he'll teach me, huh? Tell him not to get away
If
from
it ain't
the run
broke,
game.
don't fix it. You know what? Why don't we throw it 30 yards down the field for a touchdown? And that's why, you know what, Joe? That's why we're up here in the booth and they're down there coaching and playing. That's exactly how you draw it up.
That's what the Bobwhites needed. Looks like they're setting up to try an extra point kick.
So 11-10 left second quarter. We are tied at 6. Underwood to kick the extra point. That one is up and through the uprights, so it will be a 7-6 lead for the Bobwhites. And after that touchdown, we will take a quick commercial break, and we will be right back right here on Northwest Access TV. We're back live here on Northwest Access TV. We're going to take another look at that touchdown pass from DeRocher right into the basket of Rathburn, right to the corner, just how you draw it up.
That's a nice looking play, Morgan.
Rathburn had a step on his D-back the whole way and was able to make the catch and maintain possession all the way through, and BFA takes a 1-point lead here with 11-10 left second quarter.
Yeah, and Rathburn he's got a handful of them year to date.
Underwood looking like he's going to line up for the kickoff. First kickoff we saw by the Bobwhites was a little pooch kick about 25 yards down the field, which almost resulted in a recovery for the Bobwhites. Underwood going to kick this one deep, back on the return.
It was a low kick.
Yes, it was. Sagoon making a move. He's met at about the 31-yard line. He'll be dropped right there, and the Lakers will take over here early in the second quarter.
Well, it looks like the tackle was from Cole Lemieux, number 41.
And that was some pretty good coverage by the Bobwhites.
Bobwhites special teams have looked pretty good so far tonight. That has been problematic from time to time to begin the season. So
absolutely no problems there, as Sagoon was met at the 31-yard line. That was only a return of about 11 yards. So we'll see if this Bobwhite defense can tighten up here, as the Lakers on their last drive they were able to drive right down the field. Lavoie in the shotgun. He'll take the snap. It's a handoff in the backfield to Coppins.
Not a whole lot there.
About a 3-yard gain there. We'll call it 2.5, 3. Clock will run here in the second quarter. 10:50 left second. It's going to be a gain of 2, so staring down the barrel of a 2nd and 8. Lavoie gets the call from the sideline, and he'll bring his troops into the huddle. Lakers on their own 36-yard line. Lavoie once again in the shotgun. He has Coppins in the backfield. Lavoie with a quick out. That was a nice pass for right around a first down. Perrin on the reception, and it's going to be a first down at the 45-yard line.
Yep, forced out by Rathburn, who's now stepped off the field.
Nice little play design there. It was an out route ran by Aiden Perrin, and he really had a step on his D-back and made it to the sideline. So it's another first down for the Lakers with 10:19 left second quarter.
We'll see. Hopefully the Bobwhite line can get a little more heat in on Colchester.
Shotgun snap taken there by Lavoie. It's a quarterback keeper. He's got about 3 yards right now, and he's met at the line and taken down, about a 2-yard gain. So it's going to bring up 2nd and 8 from about the 46-yard line. As the clock continues to run, it looks like we have an injury on the play.
Looks like number 84, Daniel Rafferty, is
and that
he's on the
way
field.
He's down on the field does not look good. So we are going to cut to a break right here as Rafferty will get looked at on the field. Stay tuned right here on Northwest Access TV. We'll be back in just a few minutes. Welcome back here to the Collins Purley Sports and Fitness Center here on Northwest Access TV, as Daniel Rafferty is being helped off the field with a lower body injury. And as we were just talking, that's a big loss if he can't go.
Yeah, it looks like he's favoring his left leg.
He's going to get a little bit of attention here
Yep.
on the BFA bench. We'll see if we can get him back on the field, as again, not only on offense, but on defense too. He's been all over the field on defense.
Yep, you'll see his number called a lot, Morgan.
Colchester taking a snap. It's around the outside. Looks like Sheltra again, another big chunk play. He's down to the 30-yard line, and that's going to be a Colchester first down out of the break, immediately running the ball across the formation. And Sheltra with another big gain for the Lakers.
BFA's going to need to find some answers there. He can't afford to give up yards in big chunks like that.
And the defensive line is doing their jobs. It's the secondary that isn't stepping up to the ball, but that's easily fixed when you just pursue ball. Lavoie taking a snap. Big hit in the backfield by DeRocher. That's going to be dropped for a loss. It's going to be about a 5-yard loss.
In the backfield.
And it's going to bring up 2nd and 15.
Nice play for DeRocher. I mean, somebody missed a blocking assignment there, Morgan.
Or he just got through, man. He came from about 15 yards screaming upfield, untouched, and met in the backfield. What a play by DeRocher, coming up big. As we were just talking about the secondary needing to pursue ball, he goes and gets the ball.
He was almost there before the handoff.
So Lavoie in the shotgun, 2nd and 15. He'll take the snap, coming free towards the sideline. A good catch on the outside by LaBelle. He makes a move, good tackle on the backside there by Dodlin. But another first down for the Lakers on a pitch and catch. A little 20-yard gainer there with 8:40 left here in the second quarter. Lakers setting up inside the red zone here.
We'll see what
at the 16-yard line. Sorry, Joe.
Oh, I'm sorry, Morgan.
Quarterback keeper once again, met at the line. Nothing there, maybe a yard at best. Going to bring up 2nd down and about 9 yards.
Hey, I know last time they were in the red zone, they started off with the quarterback keeper on first. I still don't get it.
I still don't get it, but BFA was ready for it that time. At least they were ready for it that time, and it wasn't a 6-yard gain. Met at the 15-yard line. So it's going to bring up 2nd down and 9, under 8 minutes left here, second quarter. BFA still leading 7-6. Lavoie under center. He'll take the snap. It's a handoff in the backfield. Coppins still on his feet, finally dragged down inside the 10-yard line, down about the 7, so it's going to be about a 3rd down and 3.
Big down here for both teams.
Brings up 3rd down and a long 3. Bobwhite fans, make some noise. It's 3rd down.
Bobwhite's trying to dig deep here inside their own 10-yard line. Lavoie under center. He'll take the snap. It's another handoff to Coppins. He's met at the line of scrimmage and dropped maybe a yard loss on that one.
Looked like number 56, Michael McNall, got it snuck in behind there and got him a little bit of jersey.
And that was a good push, as you mentioned there, by the Bobwhite defense. 7 minutes left, second quarter. It's going to be 4th down. 4th down at the 10-yard line. We'll see what the decision is here for the Lakers. This is a big 4th down here for both teams.
Looks like they're going to try to run a 4th. Nope.
We're going to get our first time out of the half here, called by the Lakers.
And the Lakers are going to run a play, or they're going to.
Let's see if we can take another look right there at that push by the BFA defense, getting in the backfield. And it doesn't look. I'm looking at my producer right now. He's telling me no way, Morgan. That's okay. Hey, I had to give it a shot, right? I had to give it a shot. 6:42 left here, second quarter. Big 4th down for the Bobwhites. 4th down and 3. Are we going to see a pass on 4th down? this deep in the red zone?
3. You know, a lot of these clubs don't have the luxury of a kicking game, so
Yes.
they got to run these plays. But I'm not sure. Colchester's had some success in the air or on the ground. In the third, I suspect we got 2 split right, some motion.
Lavoie in the shotgun. Little screen pass out to the outside. That's taken by Thomason. He will make it into the end zone for a touchdown. With 6:33 left here, second quarter, it's going to be a 12-7 lead for the Lakers. A nice little draw play there, as it was a nice screen pass out to Thomason, and blockers in front of him. He makes it inside the end zone.
Yeah, and all the action pre-snap was to the right side of the quarterback, and
we're going to take another look at it. Actually, Joe, as you mentioned, the motion was coming across the right side of the formation. Lavoie throwing back across his body, and Thomason making a great move into the end zone.
And the Bobwhites just didn't see that one coming.
So it looks like Colchester's going to go for 2 here. Lavoie in the shotgun. Got Thomason out to the right. Moving in motion is Sheltra. Pass to the end zone is incomplete. So it will be a 12-7 lead for the Lakers with 6:32 left, second quarter. We're going to take a quick break here on Northwest Access TV. Don't go anywhere. We're back live here on Northwest Access TV. We want to thank you for joining us here on a Friday night. Colchester Lakers leading 12-7 over the BFA Bobwhites. And a shootout we're seeing right now, Joe, in the first half.
Well, we'll see if BFA can respond. You know, we'll see the defense stringing together a couple decent plays, but we've had some lapses that have resulted in some big gainers for Colchester.
Setting up just a couple of short down opportunities towards the goal line. Ball picked up at about the 15-yard line and met at the 20. In on the stop there was Coppins.
Yeah, not a whole lot there for Colville Matthews. Return of maybe 5.
Matthews had a hard time gathering the ball at around the 15-yard line, and kind of a dangerous play there for BFA to start their next offensive series. DeRocher coming back to the huddle, 6:27 left, second quarter. It's going to be a 1st and 10 for BFA at the 20-yard line. BFA coming to the line. Rafferty still on the sideline, getting worked on. DeRocher in the shotgun. DeRocher calling out the cadence. He'll take the snap. It's a handoff.
Oh, he's
and
a keeper.
Quarterback keeper.
It's a keeper. He's
As
got a
DeRocher down the sideline. Big hole. One to beat. Making a move back towards the center, and he's dragged out of bounds finally at about the 20-yard line. In on the stop was Carlin, and that's a big first down for BFA with 6:15 left, second quarter, and BFA is cooking now at the 15-yard line.
I'll tell you, he picked up a big block from Rathburn there.
A good design there. Barrett was there for the handoff, and it was a quarterback keeper by Seneca DeRocher. And down, we are going to have a penalty here. Personal foul on the defense. It's going to bring up first down, half the distance to the goal. And so BFA going to start their next first down at about the 8-yard line.
Yep.
It's a big personal foul there.
Yeah, I didn't see the personal foul.
I think it was just after the play had gone out of bounds. He was hit late. So personal foul penalty, tacks on another 5 yards. So it's going to be first and goal from the 9-yard line with 6:15 left, second quarter. And BFA are 9 yards away from another touchdown.
Well, hey, we'll see what we can do here.
DeRocher lining up directly under center. Got Barrett in the backfield. It's a handoff to Barrett. Hole up the middle. And he's met at the 5-yard line for a gain of 4. Bringing up second and goal from the 5-yard line.
Not a bad first down for the Bobwhites.
Good push on the outside, too, as Dodlin was in there blocking, as well as Underwood getting a push up front for the Bobwhites.
Quick update on Rafferty. He's still being worked on, but it appears that he's still on the field. So
yeah, he hasn't gone in. So we're still a good sign here for the Bobwhites.
Yeah, it looks like decent body language down there.
So it's going to be second and goal from the 5-yard line. DeRocher under center. Another handoff up the middle to Barrett. He's going to get another couple on the ground. So it's going to be about down to the 3-yard line. I'm going to bring up third and goal with 5:17 left here, second quarter. And BFA driving down the field on a couple of good chunk plays, 3 yards away now.
What do you think the Bobwhites are going to do here, Morgan?
I think you're going to see, I don't want to speculate because I've been wrong all night so far. Almost 2 quarters of just being wrong for me, so I'm not going to speculate. But if I had to take a guess, I'd say they're going to keep it on the ground here as DeRocher probably will have another quarterback sneak and try to get around the outside.
I agree with you. He's going to call his own number. Let's see.
DeRocher under center. He'll take the snap. It's a handoff up the middle to Barrett. I was wrong again. He's met still churning his feet. He's going to get a couple more, but that's going to bring up fourth and goal from about the 2-yard line. Another yard there.
Boy, how he even got back to the line of scrimmage is beyond me.
He got met behind the line of scrimmage and just kept churning those feet, just as you teach it when you're young. Keep your feet moving.
That showed some real strength.
So 3 straight handoffs to Cody Barrett. And we'll see fourth and goal. Looks like the Bobwhites are going to go for it here. Down by 5 with 4:10 left here in the second quarter.
Let's see if they just try to gut it right up the middle here.
And the Bobwhites are going to take their first time out of the half, I'm sorry. So each team with two timeouts remaining. We're going to take a quick break here. And we will be back on Northwest Access TV in just a couple of moments. Stay tuned. We're back live here as BFA is driving inside the red zone. It's going to be fourth and goal from the 2-yard line.
Seen 3 straight handoffs to Barrett here, Morgan.
DeRocher under center. DeRocher keeps it. A pass out to the outside looking for Dodlin. That one's going to fall incomplete as they ran the wheel route on the outside. Dodlin was wide open. They actually had about 3 different levels that were wide open. I don't think the Lakers were expecting pass on that fourth down.
That ball was just overthrown a little bit.
And you know what, though? Late here in the second quarter, I'm okay with that play. That's a good play. You had 3 receivers that were open. The connection just wasn't there. It was a good play design on the outside, but it just didn't connect.
Yeah, on a positive note, Bobwhite's got Colchester pinned by their own end zone.
So Colchester's going to start first and 10 from their own 2-yard line. We are under 4 minutes left here, second quarter. We'll see if the Bobwhites are going to bring some pressure. DeRocher looks like he's up the middle. Quarterback sneak here by Lavoie, trying to get a little room out of his end zone. Maybe a gain of 2 on that one. Under 4 minutes now left, second quarter.
Well, hey, he wanted to get a little room, as you were saying, as the Bobwhites were in safety territory there.
So it's going to be 2nd down and about 7 from the 5-yard line. DeRocher bringing his troops to the line. He'll line up once again under center. Handoff up the middle. A big gain there, and that's going to be a 1st down for the Lakers. I believe that was Coppins on the handoff, getting a couple of yards past the 1st down marker, so it will be a 1st down for the Lakers.
Yeah. Tackle from Remillard, but you're right, not before the Lakers made a 1st down.
Looks like we're gonna get a measurement. It looks like it's more than enough from this angle, but we will see. 3:12 left here, 2nd quarter. Lakers are leading 12-7, and it is enough for the 1st down. So the Lakers, with a fresh set of downs from about the 13-yard line, will start their next series of downs.
Plenty of time here in the half. Bobwhites obviously would like to see a stop here, get the ball back.
DeRocher has been posted up in the middle of the field, looking for anybody trying to go up the middle. And we'll see Bobwhites looking like they're going to bring some pressure here. And here he comes. DeRocher just missing the tackle in the back. Coppins on the handle. He's met at about a 3-yard gain, fighting for more. He's going to get about 7 on that one. And it's going to bring up 2nd down and about 3 or 2, with 2:50 left, 2nd quarter.
That's a nice 2nd effort by Coppins.
And both teams just having a problem finishing tackles. They're getting the initial hit, but both teams not able to stop the ball. Snap to the fullback, and that's going to be enough for the 1st down, as the Lakers will now have another fresh set of downs.
Like the tackle there was from Ellis. His number's been called a few times this half.
Isaac Carlin able to get the 1st down on the fullback handoff. 2:20 left, 2nd quarter, and it will be a 1st and 10 from the 15-yard line. Sorry, from the 25-yard line. Colchester with a fresh set of downs. Lavoie in the shotgun, motion across. That's Sheltra. He's got the handoff. He's around the edge, looking to get to the 1st down marker. He stopped short, about a gain of 7, with 2 minutes left here in the 2nd quarter.
Tell you, Sheltra's a sophomore. That's the same play that set Colchester up for their 2nd touchdown. Excuse me. But the Bobwhites got a problem with that sweep.
It's that motion across the offensive line, and they just aren't following it. But the ball pursuit was there that time, as they held him to a gain of 4. So it's 2nd down and 6 from the 30-yard line. Lavoie taking the snap. He'll hold on to this one, looking downfield. He's got Cardinal,
that should be a
we
flag.
are going to get. Was the ball over? The ball was overthrown, so there's not going to be a penalty on the backside by Dodlin. Very fortunate there, because Cardinal, that ball sailed about 6 yards over Cardinal's head, so I was hoping that they were going to not throw the flag, but I saw exactly what you did, as Dodlin was coming across, playing all man, no ball on that one.
Well, we'll take the break on that one. I think part of the reason it looked so overthrown is the receiver wasn't able to make his route.
No. No, he was kept just short of the top of his route, we'll say. So it's going to be 3rd down and 6 with 1:54 left here, 2nd quarter. Lakers still leading by 5. Lavoie in the shotgun. He's going to take the snap there. He'll hold on, passing play. Lavoie looking downfield, nobody there. Bobwhite's pursuing, and they will drop him right about first down yardage. I can't speak, I'm sorry. Right around the 35-yard line, and it will be a 1st down. A great 2nd and 3rd effort by Lavoie. He was stopped dead to rights in the backfield.
They had him. They had him. There were 3 or 4 Bobwhites there.
So a minute 37, we're going to have a timeout, second timeout taken here by the Lakers as Lavoie kept it on the ground. Nothing was open downfield, and he just kept churning his legs. We'll see if we can take another look at that one as Lavoie absolutely, he was met in the backfield and just kept churning his feet, pushing forward, finally getting the first down. We'll take another look at it here. Again, he was met 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage, and he just kept moving.
Yeah, and he made, it's about 8 yards after the initial contact there.
So that's going to bring up a fresh set of downs at the 35-yard line. 1st and 10, minute 37 left, second quarter. Lakers trying to get a few more points on the board before halftime. Lavoie in the shotgun. Lavoie taking the snap there, looking downfield. Bobwhite applying some pressure. Good defense.
That was a nice play. Nice place from number 21, Josh Anderson. Broke it up.
Just as I thought, it was incomplete as Cardinal was not able to rein that one in. Good defense on the backside. As you mentioned, by Josh Anderson. He got in there and did not allow that pass to be easily completed. And that's what you need here late in the second quarter is plays like that where you're not giving up these chunk plays downfield. So it's going to be 2nd and 10 from the 35-yard line. Lavoie back in the shotgun. They like the shotgun look. Minute 30 left. Moving across the formation is Sheltra. He's got it around the outside. Met at a big tackle at the line of scrimmage, and BFA coming up big here.
Looks like
late in the second quarter.
Looks like they kept him in bounds, Morgan. Clock is still ticking.
So a minute 12 left, second quarter. No timeout taking as it is 3rd down and about 9. Lavoie taking a lot of time down there. Not quite sure if they must be content to just kind of let the clock tick.
I get it. It's a 3rd and 9.
I did see the FAR official put his hands up to stop the clock, so I'm wondering if the clock should have stopped. Probably going to put about 10 seconds back on that clock, maybe? Yeah, so they put another 6 seconds back on the clock. So now we have a minute 9 left. He was actually pushed out of bounds. I did see the FAR official with his hands up to stop the clock. So Lavoie in the shotgun takes the snap, looking downfield, looking for a big play. Right across the middle is LaBelle. He has a seam, and he's down inside the 30 with exactly a minute left here in the second quarter. Sets up another first down for the Lakers. Clock will stop as the chains move. It looks like we're going to get our 3rd charge timeout for the Lakers. They'll stop it with exactly 60 seconds left on the clock. And Colchester setting themselves up with 30 yards to go here for another score.
Hey, the Bobwhites got their work cut out for them. Really need a stop here. BFA is going to receive to start the second half.
And that's the issue that you run into when you play zone defense like that, like the Bobwhites just did. You have that seam open in the middle of the field, the 20-yard seam that was exposed there by Josh LaBelle, and again another nice pass by Jordan Lavoie. Can't take anything away from that young man. He is making some tremendous passes over the middle of the field.
He's looked pretty sharp here in this first half.
So we're going to take a quick break.
Okay.
1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. Lavoie looking out again to LaBelle. He's forced out of bounds at about the 12-yard line. Clock will stop with 52 seconds left here in the second quarter.
Forced out by Anderson, but he just had all day to look around and peruse the field,
And
Morgan.
again, that motion that the Lakers are running is absolutely giving the BFA defense some fits. So that's going to be a first down. Are the chains right? First down from about the 12-yard line.
Yeah, I'd say because they could get another first down around the 2. That looks about right.
So Lavoie in the shotgun. Sheltra moving across, looking for Cardinal down in the end zone. Touchdown pass. Caught there by Mason Cardinal in the corner of the end zone, and with 45 seconds left in the second quarter, Colchester is going to take a 2-possession lead. They lead now 18-7, and it looks like they might go for 2 here. Lining up as if they will go for 2 with 45 seconds left, and that was a nice little play there by Cardinal getting to the corner of the end zone. And a nice pass once again by Lavoie, finding him with nobody around. So they will indeed line up to go for 2. 18-7 now the lead for the Lakers.
Let's see, BFA had success with extinguishing the last 2-point attempt.
Lavoie once again in the shotgun with Sheltra behind him. Muff snap, and he'll just throw it away. Lavoie throwing that one away. So the 2-point conversion is no good. BFA will receive a kickoff here with 45 seconds.
We'll see if the Bobwhites try to do anything with that or if they just kneel it out.
Right now we're taking another look at that touchdown pass from Lavoie to Cardinal. And Cardinal really creating a lot of space with his route running, and Lavoie able to hit him right in the numbers in the corner of the end zone, nobody around him. And so it's an 18-7 lead for the Lakers, and with 45 seconds left, are you content with just letting the clock run and get into the you have the second half, you received the ball in the second half, you're trying to score right here?
I suspect Coach Murray's going to kneel it out here.
So we'll see in just a couple of moments here exactly what BFA is going to do.
I'll tell you, DeRocher does have an arm. You could take a couple shots if you wanted to.
He's got the legs on him too. He's had a couple of chunk plays for more than 50 yards. You know, 45 seconds is a lot of time as long as you can't turn the ball over.
Correct.
But 45 seconds is a lot of time here before halftime. Eidsham gonna kick this ball deep, puts it on the ground. BFA having a hard time picking it up. And met at the 20-yard line. So that takes about 5 ticks off the clock, 40 seconds left here, second quarter, and we will see exactly what BFA is going to do here before halftime. (18-7) lead for the Lakers. BFA going to start at their own 20-yard line. DeRocher bringing his troops to the line. I don't think they're going to take a knee here. I think they're going to try to score some points as DeRocher is in the shotgun formation.
Rathburn split out wide left.
DeRocher still with the ball, chased it outside the pocket. He's looking for somebody downfield. Going to throw that one downfield. Dodlin on the reception. That's going to be close to a first down. And I believe we'll get a timeout here by BFA. BFA going to call their second timeout here with 24 seconds left in the second quarter. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back here in just a couple of minutes here on Northwest Access TV. Stay tuned. We're back live here on Northwest Access TV. BFA with 24 seconds left on the clock. Down by 11. DeRocher is going to line up once again in the shotgun, seeing if they can drive downfield, score some points before the half. DeRocher chased out of the pocket. He's to the sideline. He's going to throw that one away. Nobody open. Good coverage downfield, as every receiver was absolutely covered up. That's going to bring down third down and 5.
Yeah, DeRocher definitely, got outside the tackle box, and he was just looking to live for another day on that one.
Good pursuit on the backside by Carlin, getting off the line quick for the Lakers and chasing him out of the pocket. And DeRocher had no option but to throw that one away. 18 ticks of the clock left here, second quarter. BFA desperately needs to keep the clock moving here. You'd hate to see the clock stop, so I'd imagine they'd keep the ball on the ground here. DeRocher in the shotgun, calling out the cadence. DeRocher with a quarterback keeper. He's met at the 30. He'll be dragged down right there, and I believe that'll be enough to end the second quarter, as they are content to just let the clock tick. And that's going to do it for the first half of play. The Lakers are going to go into the halftime break with an 11-point lead, 18-7, and quite a bit of offense, though, on both sides of the ball, I would say. The score is not indicative of how much offense there was.
All right, and there's some other strange things, and no penalty, or one penalty.
There was one defensive, one defensive penalty.
Yep.
Clean. At least that's a good note, is that it was a clean first half for the Bobwhites.
It was. I think they got away with one with Dodlin there. He was a little early to the
Hey,
scene.
listen. You know what? We let it go. We let it go. Again, not indicative of the way that they move the ball on offense. They did a fairly good job in the first half, making some chunk plays downfield, but we again want to let you know that this broadcast would not be possible without our community partners. Thank you to Northwestern Rehab Services, Sticks and Stuff and Swanton Lumber, Northwest Counseling and Support Services, Afterglow, Notch, Vermont, JC Image, and the Collins Pearly Sports and Fitness Center. If your business would like to support the efforts of Northwest Access TV, contact 802-782-8676. We are going to enjoy the fireworks for the moment, as hopefully BFA will come out in the second half with a few fireworks of their own. We'll be right back here on Northwest Access TV. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back here live on Northwest Access TV on a Friday night here in St. Albans. Morgan Stanton and Joe Luno here calling all the action as the BFA Bobwhites are trailing at halftime by 11 to the Colchester Lakers. Before we start this second half, over the last 4 years, Northwestern Counseling and Support Services has been in partnership with the Afterglow Foundation, working to prevent suicide deaths in our community. If you are concerned about yourself or a loved one, there are people in our community that can help. Reach out to Northwestern Counseling and Support Services 24 hours a day on our confidential emergency services line at 802-524-6554. Then press 1. Again, that number is 802-524-6554. Press 1. Or you can always dial 988. One call could save a life. We are just about set for action here in the third quarter of play. The Bobwhites kicked off the first half, so they will receive the ball here in the second half, and we'll see if they can build on that momentum from that last touchdown drive that they had before the halftime.
Absolutely. So we'll see where we'll see what happens. You know, Bobwhite's got stuff right near the goal line towards the end of the first half.
What was the message at halftime for these Bobwhites?
Yeah, I think we need to see some pursuit and containment in the middle of the field in the defense, and that's really the majority of what got them. I mean,
the offensive side of the ball, they were moving the ball down the field.
Yeah, that offense looked better than an offense that ended up with 7 points and a half.
So 24 minutes left in this contest. Ball's going to be picked up in the backfield, hit around the 25-yard line. Banier on the return, gets a couple yards. That takes 5 seconds off the clock, so BFA will start at about their 28-yard line, 1st and 10. And this Colchester defense is going to try to do the same thing that they were doing in the first half, which was to keep DeRocher scrambling for his life in the backfield.
Well, I'll tell you, DeRocher probably ran in excess of 100 yards on the ground in the first half, so they're welcome to do that.
DeRocher lines up in the shotgun. He'll take the snap looking out wide. That one is thrown over the middle, and it's intercepted by Shequin. And not the way you draw it up for the Bobwhites starting off, as an interception is thrown with 11:48 left, third quarter, and the Lakers will take over here at about the 25-yard line of the Bobwhites.
Yeah, not useful, Morgan.
I didn't see a receiver anywhere in the area, and just a poor decision by DeRocher. But now the defense, as we were just talking about, has to come up big for their quarterback here and get a stop here, as they are already starting inside their own defensive territory.
Yeah, they're down 2 scores already.
Lavoie going to go directly under center. He's got 2 in the backfield. Coppins is the tailback. Lavoie takes the snap. It's handed off to the fullback. That's Carlin up the middle. He's stuffed at the line of scrimmage. So no gain on that play. And a good stop good stop there by the BFA defense here on first down.
Yeah, we'll take it. Looks like Rafferty just got back to the field, number 84. He's in street clothes, so he's done for tonight.
And that's a big loss there on the BFA sideline. But nonetheless, you cannot hang your head on that. You still have in excess of 23 minutes of football to be played here, and you're down by 11. Lavoie takes the snap. He'll hold on to that one, looking downfield. It's in the end zone. Good coverage. We're going to get a flag on the backside, as Rathburn was not looking for the ball, was face guarding on Perrin. Perrin made a great route, came back for the ball, but again, we're going to get a flag on the play.
Yeah, Rathburn didn't turn his head, like you were saying, Morgan. I believe that's a 15-yard penalty in this league.
So they will count off 15 yards here. So it's going to be pass interference on Deegan Rathburn. 15-yard penalty is going to bring a automatic first down for the Lakers. So it's going to be 1st and 10 from about the 12-yard line. We'll see if Rafferty Lavoie stands in the shotgun. He'll take the snap. Once again, moving is Sheltra. He'll take the handoff to the right side. Good pursuit on the backside, and a big tackle there by Barrett as he throws his man to the ground. Gain a short gain on the play.
Yeah, Bobwhites really need to hold them up here in the red zone. They have not fared well holding Colchester out once they get inside the 20 so far tonight.
And that's the ball pursuit that we've been talking about the whole first quarter, and Barrett really showing there that he can get to the ball. And once again, Mason Sheltra moving in motion pre-snap, and these Lakers really like that pre-snap motion. Snap goes to Lavoie. He'll hand it off up the middle to Coppins. He's hit at the line of scrimmage, gets a couple more, so it's going to be a short gain on that one. Clock will continue to run, 10:15 left, third quarter. Going to bring about a third down and about 7, maybe 6.
We're definitely in two-play territory here.
Absolutely. I don't think you see any field goals tonight from inside the 10-yard line, especially from this Laker offense. They have a bunch of weapons. We'll see if they bring motion once again as Lavoie is in the shotgun. Lavoie takes the snap there, hand off to Coppins. He's got a lane to the outside, tackled short of the end. No, he is into the end zone for a touchdown. And Coppins, with about a 9-yard run, gets into the end zone. That's going to push the lead to 24-7 with 9:33 left here, third quarter. We'll see if we can take another look at that one as Coppins took the handoff and made it right into the end zone. Nobody met him at the line of scrimmage.
Just didn't happen.
A nice little seam opening up there. Looks like we will get a kick here for the point after. It's going to be Eidsham.
Bad snap for Eidsham in his first attempt.
So the point after, Eidsham will kick that one up and through the uprights, and that will push the lead to 25-7 for the Lakers. And once again, we want to let you know that this broadcast would not be possible without the support of our community partners. Thank you to Northwestern Rehab Services, Sticks and Stuff, and Swanton Lumber, Northwest Counseling and Support Services, Afterglow, Notch, Vermont, JC Image, and the Collins Pearly Sports and Fitness Center. If your business would like to support the efforts of Northwest Access TV to help broadcast all of these amazing live games and showcase all of these athletes right here in Franklin County, contact 802-782-8676. Again, that number is 802-782-8676. Well, not the way that you wanted to start the second half if you're a Bobwhite fan or a Bobwhite on the sideline.
No, all you can do is pick up from where we're at here and see what we can do, Morgan.
I don't see a lot of held heads on the sideline, which is a good sign. They're all still engaged and looking at the field. So the dejection isn't quite there for the Bobwhites, and there's still plenty of time in this game. There's no reason to get down on yourself right now.
All kinds of time. Really should pick up some points on this series.
Banier back deep to return. Goes over to the other side. Matthews will be there for the reception, to gather the kickoff, makes a spin move at the 15-yard line, makes it to about the 17, and that's where BFA will take over. 1st and 10 from about the 27-yard line with 9:27 left here in the third quarter. And we have an injured player down on the field for the Lakers, so we're going to take a quick break here. We're going to step away. We will be back here in just a couple of moments here on Northwest Access TV. We're back live here on Northwest Access TV. Bobwhite's taking over 1st and 10 on their own 20-yard line. 9:27 left, third quarter. DeRocher under center. In motion. Handoff up the middle is Barrett. He's stopped with a gain of about 2.
Okay, well, it's a better start than the last series.
Well, I think they learned their lesson on that first one. Keep the ball on the ground for at least the first play. But that was a good churning effort there, as he got about three yards on the play. So it's going to be a 2nd and 7 here from the 23-yard line. DeRocher calling out the play in the huddle, bringing his team to the line. He'll line up under center. Barrett in the backfield. Dodlin out wide. DeRocher looking downfield. He's got a man wide open. Downfield just off the hands of Rathburn, and he had him wide open and nothing but daylight in front of him.
That was a near miss, Morgan.
That one, I think, is another one that you'd like to have back right there, because that one was just off the fingertips of Deegan Rathburn, and that could have been a very big momentum shift for this Bobwhite team.
Yeah, that's a good chance that one would have ended up in the end zone.
So the incomplete pass brings up 3rd and 7 from the 23-yard line. DeRocher out of the shotgun, has Barrett back in the backfield with him. Quarterback keeper looking for some daylight up top. On the pursuit on the backside is Fullerton. Owen Fullerton bringing down DeRocher. Gain of about 1, so we're going to call it 4th and 5 from the 25-yard line.
Yeah, Bobwhite's pretty much got a punt here.
And it looks like that will be the call, as DeRocher will line up in the backfield to punt the ball away. Back deep to return is going to be Hunter Shigwin. He'll gather the ball at about the 40-yard line, fighting for some yardage. Good coverage downfield by the Bobwhites. I believe that was Rathburn in on the tackle. So 7:47 left, third quarter. Bobwhites trailing 25-7, and the Lakers will take over at about the 45-yard line on their own side of the field. The Lakers have done an amazing job tonight moving the ball down the field, and it hasn't been just chunk plays. They've been moving it consistently with those short little dump passes and the running, a lot of motion. We'll see if they continue the motion here. Lavoie with a handoff to the outside. This is Sheltra. Sheltra with some blocking in front of him. Good pursuit tackle by DeRocher, coming from, again, the middle of the field all the way across to make the tackle. He's had about 5 or 6 tackles tonight, and a couple of them have been for losses. We're going to get another stoppage of play here with 7:33 left. Sheltra down injured on the field. He's going to get attended to on the sideline, and that is the consistent. They just need to consistently bring that pursuit of the ball to the defensive side.
Agreed, and hopefully Sheltra's all right here.
That's a big loss for them if he can't go any further, because that's been who's been moving in motion all night. And those handoffs around the outside have been killing BFA.
It looks like he got his bell rung a little bit. I suspect that's, of course, that's a different world than it once was.
Yes, absolutely, as it should be nowadays.
Absolutely.
You know, with more research that's been done on helmet-to-helmet contact, we hope that that man is all right as he gets up underneath his own power, and he'll walk off the field. It's good to see him get up after that one because he went down and stayed down quickly.
Yeah, but he's not favoring a leg, so.
So that's a gain of about 1 yard on that first down play. It's going to bring up 2nd and 9 here with 7:33 left here in the third quarter.
I'll tell you, Sheltra's listed at 5'8", 125 pounds. And that guy's running the football tonight.
He runs like he's much bigger than that, doesn't he?
He does.
Keeps those legs churning. I'm telling you, there's a lot of heart on that Lakers side of the ball. You don't see them quit very often when as soon as the yards after contact are absolutely killing BFA tonight, because they just keep churning their legs. So they're going to take off DeRocher. DeRocher's going to have to take a seat here as because of the head injury. They're going to say that he needs to be checked out for concussion as well for that hit. But I assume that he's probably looks like he's okay. He's going to get checked out by the medical staff. So 2nd and 9 here. Clock will start to run. 7 minutes and 20 seconds left here in the third quarter. Lavoie in the shotgun. Flag is going to go. We're going to have a penalty on the offense. So false start on the offense. That'll push him back 5 yards. This is going to be 2nd down and 14 from the Lakers' 40-yard line.
Yeah, a little break for BFA there.
Lavoie bringing his troops to the line. In the shotgun. Motion out to the left. Lavoie looking downfield for Cardinal. Contacted there. Incomplete pass. Good coverage on the backside by Matthews.
Yep, very nice coverage. Tell you, Lavoie had all day to throw there, though.
He did, but it's been that way all night. He hasn't had a Bobwhite in his face when he's throwing the ball all night long. So Colville Matthews on the defense, on the backside. Good job breaking that up, not allowing Cardinal to make the catch. So that's going to bring up 3rd and 14 with 6:54 left, third quarter.
Lariviere warming up on the BFA sideline.
So I'm wondering, when under concussion protocol, does he have to come out of the game? Is he not allowed to play anymore?
I am not sure what the ruling for, I mean, to come out for immediate observation, but I'm not sure what the,
because nobody's looked at him yet. So
no.
that's what I'm wondering about, is if nobody's even checked him out. So I'm wondering if I hope they didn't just pull him from the game.
Yeah, he's still got his helmet on.
But he looks distressed, so I don't know if the news is good or not. So it's a direct snap. Back to Lavoie. Lavoie wrapped up. He's going to be brought down.
There's a flag back there.
I think it's going to be on the offense. So I believe that play is going to stand. Good pursuit. And that's going to be a sack for Drake Remillard in the backfield. We'll see what the call is. The way that the flag was thrown, it looked like it was a hold on the offense.
It was in the area of a hold.
But we're going to get a look here. Face mask on the defense, it looks like. Face mask on the defense, so that is a killer for the sack. That's going to negate the sack for Remillard, and it's going to give the Lakers a fresh set of downs here.
Not necessarily. There's a 5-yard variety face mask.
Not automatic.
Okay. If it's considered non-intentional.
Okay. See, I'm learning something new. See, Joe, and you weren't going to stay with me tonight, and I'm glad you did.
There are some nuances to high school football rules. But
go ahead, I'm sorry.
So there's a 5-yard non-intentional and then a 15-yard, which is personal foul type.
Okay, so it was not the personal foul variety, so it will be 3rd down and 9 from the 46-yard line. Lavoie takes the snap. He's looking downfield. He's got a man in Cardinal. Cardinal coming back to make the catch, and it is picked off at the 20-yard line. Dodlin getting the ball back there for his team. Jump ball, and Dodlin coming down with it. That's going to be a turnover on 3rd down for the Lakers, and the Bobwhites are now cooking with a little bit of gas here with 6:07 left here in the third quarter. And it does look like Lariviere is going to be coming in to take over at the quarterback duties.
DeRocher is being looked at by the trainer right now.
Larvier going to take over. 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. Bobwhites trailing by 18. And that's a momentum boost right there, that pickoff by Parker Dodlin. Snap goes to Larvier. He's going to hand the ball off.
Looks like is that number 20? Landon Underwood?
Trying to get a number here. And it was Underwood on the carry. Gain of about 3.
I think that's his first carry of the evening.
So it's going to be 2nd and 7 from about the 23-yard line. Larvier now bringing his team to the line. He'll set up in the shotgun. He has Underwood to his right. 2 wideouts to his right. Larvier takes the snap, looking downfield for Rathburn. Rathburn going up and getting that one at the 50-yard line. Beautiful little play there and a big catch by Deegan Rathburn, and that'll get to midfield. 5:13 left, 3rd quarter, and that's going to be a first down for BFA.
Hey, it's nice throw and catch. Nice throw. We need to see some more here.
And Rathburn did a good job shielding the defender on the outside, using his body as a blocker and coming up and getting that ball. And Larvier with a completion of about 22 yards. Larvier downfield looking for Rathburn once again. And in on the coverage was Sheltra. And that's what I don't understand. Okay, so Sheltra's back on the field playing defense. Why is DeRocher not back on the field?
I don't know.
Is he cleared? I don't understand it. He's the one that took the hit, and he's already back on the field.
That's a good question, Morgan.
A lot of questions, not a lot of answers, right?
I would be making them up.
Can't do that. I can't do that. That'll destroy my credibility.
It looks like, I suspect, looking at DeRocher, it looks like he's passing his physical right now on the sideline.
So it's going to be 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, he'll probably be in next snap.
Larvier handing that one off up the middle. Going nowhere is Barrett. In on the stop was Carlin as he wrapped up Cody Barrett right at the line. So that's going to bring up a 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10, and DeRocher
is back. Yep, back in the game. So he passed concussion protocol there. So 3rd and 10 from about the 46-yard line. They have 3rd and 8 up on the board, but I think it's closer to 3rd and 9.
And frankly, probably in 2-play territory for the Bobwhites.
I would say probably for quite a while they would be. DeRocher directly under center. He takes a snap. It's a quarterback keeper. He's looking downfield for Rathburn, and he's got the catch down to the 5-yard line.
Big play.
Big play there. 40-yard completion downfield. That's going to bring up a BFA first down with 3:51 left, 3rd quarter. And first play back in the game, and DeRocher throws a dime to Rathburn.
It's sorely needed.
So it's going to be 1st and goal from the 5-yard line. DeRocher gets a quick call from the sideline, and he'll bring the troops to the line here with this first down. DeRocher under center. Barrett and Underwood in the backfield. Quarterback keeper, DeRocher out to the right. He's looking for the end zone, putting his head down, and he's in for a touchdown. 25 to 13 now is the lead for the Lakers with 3:23 left here, 3rd quarter. And what a big couple of plays that young man made coming back into the game.
Absolutely, and Larvier had a nice pass to Rathburn in between. We've got a 12-point deficit. I suspect we're going to see the Bobwhites go for two here.
Well, DeRocher is on the sideline right now, so it looks like Underwood is going to kick the extra point.
And I am wrong again.
So this to make it an 11-point game. Underwood, the kick is up and through the uprights. 25-14. Let's take another look at that if we can. A beautiful little 5-yard run. Quarterback keeper by DeRocher lowers his head down at the end and gets across the goal line. And it's an 11-point deficit now for the BFA Bobwhites. And a little bit of momentum. That interception coming back huge. BFA points off of turnovers just like that.
Hey, turnovers kill.
And it's proven right there. So 3:23 left, third quarter. We're going to take a quick break here on Northwest Access TV. We'll be back in just a moment. Stay tuned. We are back live here on Northwest Access TV. If you're just joining us, the Bobwhites just drove down the field to score a touchdown, bringing the lead for the Lakers to 25-14. Underwood looking to kick this one deep. Back deep to return is Mason Sheltra for the Lakers. This coverage team for the Bobwhites has been excellent so far, and it's off the defense. Underwood's going to get on the ball, and it's recovered by the Bobwhites.
If that made it the requisite 10 yards,
it doesn't matter. It touched the defense. So as soon as it touches the defense, it is a live ball. Underwood wrapping that one up tighter than the lid on a pickle jar.
That is one of the stranger kickoffs I've ever seen.
And it's almost how, it's almost how you draw it up, right? That's how you draw it up. When you think about it, that's exactly what you want.
But it bounced right back at him. I don't know if I've seen that ever. And I've watched a lot of football.
Well, there's a first time for everything, Joe, and BFA takes over at the 47-yard line, 1st and 10. DeRocher's going to be under center. He's got Barrett in the backfield. DeRocher calling out the cadence on the line. DeRocher looking out wide. Good pass by Dodlin. He'll catch that one, reaching for a couple more yards. Looks like it's going to be about a gain of 7 on the play.
We'll take it. You want to be careful with that reach, Mr. Dodlin. It's a first down. That can be a little risky.
It can be. It certainly can be. And but a good job coming back, running your route and turning around, giving your quarterback something to pass to, which has been an issue in the first half. The receivers not giving their quarterback a target to hit. DeRocher gets a quick call from the sideline. Relays the message to his team in the huddle. 2:39 left, third quarter. 2nd down and 2. DeRocher under center. He's got Underwood and Barrett in the backfield. And it looks like we are going to get a false start.
Both sides are trying to blame the other.
A lot of pointing. It looked like Dodlin moved a little early to start. So I think it's going to be on the Bobwhites. It's going to be a false start. So Dodlin moved just a little bit early on the edge. So that's going to push it back. 2nd and 7 now from the 49-yard line. And those are the mistakes that you can't have, especially down 11 here, winding down here in the third quarter.
We'll see what the Bobwhites can do on this now, 2nd and 7.
DeRocher lines up in the shotgun. Fake handoff to Underwood. He rolls out left, looking for Rathburn on the outside. Coverage was good on the backside by Perrin. And once again, that Laker front getting a lot of push up there.
Yep. Quick out-of-town score.
Update us, Joe.
Fairfax Lamoille went down to Otter Valley 20-14. Some of our Franklin County brethren. Missisquoi Valley Union 18. Spalding 28. Missisquoi has a newer program, and I think that That's the best score they put up on the board this year, so progress.
Progress shown on the scoreboard. And, you know, you don't always have to count progress with wins and losses. It's shown on the scoreboard every week. DeRocher takes a snap. It's a quarterback keeper running to the outside. He's going to get a couple of more yards as he keeps his feet churning. He's in over the 40-yard line. That's about a gain of 13.
Boy, I think he fooled Colchester there a little bit. He looked like he was going to slide out of bounds, and then he kind of zigged back in.
Good self-awareness there to stay away from the sideline, get a couple of extra yards, and not only that, at the end of the play, as soon as he was contact, he just kept his feet churning.
Yep, nice play.
So it's going to be a 1st and 10 from about the 38-yard line. 1:56 left, third quarter.
Tell you what, we sniff another one here, especially in this quarter. You got pretty much a new ball game.
And that's exactly what the Bobwhites are hoping to do here as they are driving down the field. Remember, this drive started at around the 48-yard line, so they've already picked up about 12 yards. Quick pitch back to Dodlin. He's around the outside, gets the edge. It's sealed off of the block. He's still on his feet. And we are going to get flags all over the play, but for right now, it is a Bobwhite first down.
Boy, that looks like a hold.
It does. And I see at least 2 flags on the play, so the officials definitely saw something altogether. So I believe you're right, it is going to be on the Bobwhites. It's going to push them back.
If that is, it's too bad because it was right at the end of the play and didn't matter.
No, it was behind the play actually, yeah. You know, and it's unfortunate. So it's an illegal block in the back. So that's going to push the Bobwhites back. So that's going to bring back a first down. It's going to be about 1st and 14.
Yeah, and away we go.
And that is very unfortunate. Just as you mentioned, that had nothing to do with the play. He was already beyond where the foul occurred. So that is potentially a rally killer right there. But we got to see if the Bobwhites come back and make up for that huge mistake. DeRocher, quick pass, screen pass out to Dodlin. He's got blockers in front of him. Makes a move at the 40, hit hard by Perrin and dropped to the turf.
Got back a bunch of them.
But that's about a gain of 7 there. Good blocking by the Bobwhites on the outside.
It's going to bring up a 2nd and manageable.
Well, it should be about a 2nd and 8. It was a 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6.
Not bad.
So
not
a gain of 9 on that play. 29 seconds left here in the third quarter. Bobwhite still trailing by 11. You should try to get one more play in before the third quarter ends.
We're down by 2 scores. I would do that.
As much time as you can use, right? DeRocher lines up in the shotgun formation. Quarterback keeper Hill's got blockers in front of him. He makes it up to about the 27-yard line.
Looks like it's about a 2 yard short of the first down. I may be mistaken.
I saw a signal from the official for a first down, and it will be a first down.
I am mistaken again.
And that is the end of the third quarter. So at the end of 3 quarters of play, the Lakers are leading the Bobwhites 25-14. But right now the Bobwhites are driving and are at the 26-yard line. We will be right back here on Northwest Access TV. Don't go anywhere. Bobwhites are driving. We're back live here on Northwest Access TV. BFA Bobwhites are driving right now at the 26-yard line of the Colchester Lakers. 12 minutes left in this game, and all the momentum right now is swinging in BFA favor.
Yep. BFA punches one here, Morgan. We're talking about a new ball game.
Rocher takes the snap out of the shotgun, looking downfield.
To the end zone.
And he comes down with it. It's a touchdown.
Boy,
on the defense there was Mason Shelton. But Parker Dogman comes down with the ball, rips that one right away, and 8 seconds into the fourth quarter.
That's a couple of jump balls that Dodlin's picked up, one on each end of the ball. That could have gone the other way, too.
And I believe that you're going to see, I would think that they're going to just go for the point after. But it's a 5-point game right now with 11:52 left in the fourth quarter.
That's just strange.
It is kind of strange. You want to get yourself to an even number, I would think.
Well, there's no 4-point play, so.
Underwood kicks that one up and through the uprights for the point after. The score will now be Colchester 25, BFA clawing their way back at 21. 4-point game here, and a huge swing of emotion and momentum in BFA favor.
Yeah, now a lot of that last series started with that bizarre kickoff.
Yes. And you know what? You have to give credit to Gordon Larviere. He came in when he needed to, made that heck of a pass downfield to Rathburn, and that really set up that first touchdown drive for the Bobwhites.
Yeah. And Bobwhites can do what they want here, but I would suggest a more traditional kickoff.
I don't know if lightning strikes twice in one night, especially on a Friday night in St. Albans, Vermont. But hey, they're welcome to try it for sure. If I was on the line for the Lakers, I'd be ducking as soon as the kick was taken, so that doesn't happen again. But it looks like Underwood is going to drive this one deep. 11:52 left, fourth quarter. 4-point game. And the Bobwhites have absolutely clawed their way back. They were down 25-7 at one point. And another squib kick down the middle. That one's taken there by Shagun. He makes a move at the 40. He's taken down at around the 46-yard line, and it's going to be a short field ahead.
He was definitely taken down by Cole Lemieux, but I tell you, he took Wagner for a ride.
So a good return there, a return of about 20 yards. And only 15 seconds after all of that has just happened, the touchdown and everything that has just happened, only 15 seconds has elapsed here in the fourth quarter. So that really plays in favor of BFA as clock seems to be going slowly here in the fourth quarter.
Yep, stop here would be nice.
Lavoie in the shotgun. He's got Thomason to his left. Moving in motion is Sheltra.
All night long.
Sheltra taking the handoff there. He's met at the line of scrimmage. Taken down.
Like Isaac Ellis, number 66.
Big tackle there in the middle of the field. Not fooled by that motion on this play. That's going to bring up 2nd down and 10. A beautiful tackle there by the Bobwhites.
You're like, guys, we've seen this movie.
Yes,
you know?
yeah, more than twice too. It's becoming a pattern if they couldn't tell, and I think they snuffed that one out right there. Lavoie back in the shotgun. 11:09 left, fourth quarter. We're going to get a stoppage of play here.
We have a timeout from Colchester? What's going on here?
I didn't see the timeout.
No?
Signaled.
Huh.
Maybe some kind of illegal substitution.
Number 27 for Colchester is coming off the field.
So Lavoie is coming off. That's going to bring on Lefebvre, the backup quarterback, which, bizarre. I don't know what that was, but Lavoie, not looking like it was an illegal substitution. He's unclipping his helmet, so I'm not really sure what the play is here or what the call was. But the official pointed at him and said, "You got to go off." So it's going to bring up 2nd and 10. Lefebvre, Colton Lefebvre now in the backfield. Lefebvre takes the snap, looking left, and that is off the hands of LaBelle.
I'll tell you, I was watching this kid throw a little bit in pregame, and he's got an arm, Morgan.
Well, that's the first and only time we're going to see him on this series, at least right now, because Lavoie is back in. But you're absolutely right. That pass was actually a very good pass, just a little bit behind LaBelle, and he couldn't hold it in. So with 10:44 left, fourth quarter, it's going to bring up a 3rd and 10, and the Bobwhites have an opportunity here to get a big stop on 3rd down. Lavoie back in the shotgun. He's got Thomason to his right. BFA looking like they're going to bring some pressure. They bring 4. Lavoie out to the sideline. Sheltra stopped immediately on the side of the field by Cody Barrett.
Nice play. Nice
Big
play.
stop there, and I would assume that you're going to see the punting unit come out for the Lakers.
If I were the Lakers, I would. They don't need to give the Bobwhites the ball on their side of the field.
Oh, because they're looking down the barrel of a 4th and 7. It looks like. So I would assume that Parker Eicham is going to go ahead and kick that one away. Dodlin is going to be back deep to return. Muff snap there. Good kick. Dodlin's going to let that one bounce. It takes a favorable bounce, and it's going to go out of bounds at around the 15-yard line. So that's where DeRocher and his troops are going to take over for a 1st down. BFA back on offense.
Hey, they got a 3 and out.
That was a really good punt by Eicham, getting that one to the sideline and then another forward bounce, getting an extra 5 to 7 yards out of that kick.
Yep. Hey, got some turf to make up here. We got plenty of time.
Plenty of time, 9:50 left, fourth quarter. We want to thank you once again for joining us here on Northwest Access TV. If you stayed with us this long, don't go anywhere, because BFA getting the ball here in the fourth quarter, scoring on 2 straight drives.
For any of you driving on I-89 by the Collins Burley Sports Complex at halftime, we are not being invaded by Russia. That was the fireworks show.
There's too much color in there for an invasion. Direct snap, that one's taken, handoff to Barrett. He's up the middle. He's going to get a nice gain there of about 6 yards. So that's going to bring up 2nd and short with 9:34 left here, fourth quarter. Bobwhite's trailing by 4. That's a good chunk play there, starting off on 1st down. That's kind of been the recipe the last couple of series for the Bobwhites, is giving the ball off to Cody Barrett and letting him turn his feet and get moving forward. DeRocher going to line up under center. He's got 2 in the backfield, Underwood and Barrett. Handoff is to Barrett. He's going to get the 1st down, and he's up to about the 28-yard line with 9 minutes left here, fourth quarter. And that's going to be a 1st down for the Bobwhites. We are going to have an injured player on the field, so we're going to take a quick break, and we will be back in just a few moments here. Don't go anywhere, right here on Northwest Access TV. We're back live here on Northwest Access TV. That was Michael McNow coming off. Looked like a cramp in his lower leg there as he's getting it worked on the sideline.
Yeah, that appears to be the case. I strongly suspect we'll see him back.
So DeRocher with a fresh set of downs at the 27-yard line. He's under center. He has the ball there, deep downfield, looking down for McCure. He's got the pass down to the 40-yard line. And that's a big gain right there.
It's a big one.
Of about 27 yards downfield. 8:43 left fourth quarter, and that's another BFA 1st down.
McCure with a big touchdown reception late against North Country last week.
What a beautiful route run there by McCure across the center and finding him in stride. Seneca DeRocher putting it right in the numbers. 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line. Clock still running. Plenty of time here in the 4th quarter for the Bobwhites. Trailing by 4.
Anybody's game here.
DeRocher looks like he's going to line up under center. He's got 2 in the backfield. That's Underwood and Barrett. DeRocher has the ball, looking down for Rathburn. Rathburn contacted there. Flag is going to come out at the end of the play. Penalty is going to be on Aiden Perrin. Pass interference. But I saw a late flag come out, and I'm hoping that that it's not offsetting, because it was a late flag, very late flag that came out.
We'll see. We'll see. Pass interference is a 15-yard penalty in this league.
So we're definitely going to have pass interference on Perrin, but I would like to see what that second flag is as they are discussing it right now. As it stands right now, it's going to be a 15-yard penalty against the Lakers, which that couldn't come at a worse time with all the momentum in BFA's favor. So I still don't see a signal. So the first call is going to be pass interference on the defense. And it's going to be a personal foul on Rathburn at the end of the play. I don't know if he said something to the official or what, but that's what the late flag was. As soon as the official came over, he may have said something to the opposing player as he was getting up. But so that is going to negate the pass interference penalty.
So we're back to a 1st and 10.
So as we get the call, it's going to be they're going to be offsetting penalties, so it's going to negate the play.
Like you said, I saw the pass interference, Morgan. I didn't see misconduct, but maybe there was something said.
So it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line. 8:05 left, 4th quarter.
Here we go.
Dodlin and Rathburn out wide. DeRocher taking the snap there. Quarterback keeper. He's up the middle. He's got the first down and then some more. Stiff arms his way to a 13-yard gain. 7:58 left, 4th quarter. Good blocking up front by BFA, allowing a 13-yard gain and another first down for BFA. This second half has been all about BFA.
Except for that first series is a little rough, but after that.
Well, as soon as he threw the pick, DeRocher has come out and he's absolutely lit it up, both on with his legs and through the air. And he said, "I'm not going to make another mistake like that," and he hasn't to this point. DeRocher going to line up under center. He's got Underwood and Barrett in the backfield with him. 2 wideouts.
We got some motion.
Movement up front. Everybody pointing once again. That's going to be a false start. I believe that's going to be on McCure on the outside. I believe they called that on McCure on the outside. He was lined up in the tight end slot, and I think he just moved just a little bit early. That's funny, though, when those flags start flying, everybody starts pointing at each other. No, you did it. No, you did it. So 7:16 left, 4th quarter. It's going to be a 1st and 15, as we have not gotten off a first down here in the last minute and a half. DeRocher coming under center. 2 in the backfield with him. Again, 2 out wide. DeRocher takes the snap. He's looking towards Dodlin. Scrambling for his life outside the pocket. DeRocher looking for somebody. Looking downfield for Dodlin. And we're going to say, the official's going to say that he stepped out of bounds. That's going to be about a 7-yard loss. The whistle started going as soon as he let go of that ball, so I knew that he was close to that sideline. So DeRocher runs out of bounds. That's going to be a 7-yard loss.
That's a little tough, Morgan. Puts us in a little bit of a unfavorable spot here.
So 2nd and 15, we're going to have another injury timeout, so we're going to step away for just a second as the player down for the Lakers will be attended to. So with 6:50 left in the 4th quarter, Bobwhite still trailing by 4. We'll be right back here on Northwest Access TV. We're back live here on Northwest Access TV. 2nd down and 17 from the 33-yard line. 6:50 left, 4th quarter. Bobwhite's driving. They've been stalled here for just a couple of minutes. We'll see if DeRocher can push them back into positive gain. DeRocher directly under center. Fakes the handoff. He's rolling out right, looking wide. It's a completion on the other side to Dodlin.
I don't know how he threaded that in there, Morgan.
So that's about a 9-yard gain. Just past the original line of scrimmage, so it's going to be about a 3rd down and 8 or 9 yards. And a positive play for the Bobwhites, moving in the right direction.
2 down territory for the Bobwhites. Not far from field goal range, but there are no 4-pointers available.
But again, that comes back to why didn't you go for 2 instead of 1? DeRocher keeps the handoff. He's rolling out to his left. DeRocher looking over the middle, looking for McCure. That one was tipped possibly at the line and goes just harmlessly to the turf past McCure. So it's an incomplete pass. 5:58 left, 4th quarter.
It's going to stop the clock with just under 6 minutes. Bobwhite's going to get another crack at it here.
So as we mentioned, it is 4-down territory here. No field goals will be given here, or will be taken, I should say. So it's 1st down or bust here for the Bobwhites.
But I would agree with you.
8 yards to go.
That must have got tipped on the line as Mercury was wide open.
I think it did. I think I saw it kind of change directions a little bit. Looks like we're going to have a timeout taken by BFA. That will be their first charge timeout of the 2nd half. So we're going to step away while they talk it over. We will be right back here on Northwest Access TV. Don't go anywhere. We're back live here on Northwest Access TV. 4th down coming up here for BFA. 4th and 8 from the 24-yard line of the Lakers. 5:58 left, 4th quarter, still trailing by 4. DeRocher in the shotgun. He'll take the snap. Fake handoff there, rolling out to his left. Running for his life, looking for a completion to Dodlin. That's going to fall incomplete, out of bounds. So it's going to be a turnover on downs. The Lakers will take over at the 24-yard line. It's going to be a 1st and 10 for Colchester.
Heavy Colchester pressure brought by Michael Thomason, number 17.
30-yard line. First down and 10.
DeRocher was rolling for his life there, and just nobody on the other side, nobody on that left side to throw to. I think even if Dodlin caught the ball, he was short of the first down, and it was taking him out of bounds. So it was going to be touch and go even if he had caught it. So it looks like Lavoie taking the snap, getting it there over to Sheltra. He churning his feet up field, and he's going to be dropped just short of a first down. Good pursuit.
Drake Remillard among the BFA tacklers there.
We have another BFA player down on the field. I can't see who it is. But the clock's going to stop with 5:38 left in the fourth quarter. We're going to take a quick break here, but we will be back in just a few moments right here on Northwest Access TV. We are back live here on Northwest Access TV. 2nd down and 2 for Colchester. And BFA at the point right now where every play and every tick of that clock is so important. This defense needs a stop. Wouldn't be surprised if we see Lavoie try a little quarterback sneak here to get the first down. They're lining up as if they're going to do that.
Yep, pretty tight formation.
Lavoie waiting out the clock, letting it tick right down. And it is going to be a quarterback keeper. He's pushed backwards, and BFA in the backfield. They're going to drop him for a loss there with 5:02 left, fourth quarter. That's about a 4-yard loss.
Big play for the Bobwhites.
Big push by that defensive front.
There was a gaggle of them there.
Starrett, McNow, Remillard all in on the tackle there. McNulty getting down dirty. So it's going to be 3rd and 4. Going to be 3rd and 4 from the 30-yard line. 4:30, and the clock still continues to tick here in the fourth quarter. Big 3rd down right here for the Bobwhites. Lavoie going to line up in shotgun formation. Sheltra across the formation. He gets the handoff. Good pursuit on the backside. He's tripped up in the backfield for another loss. Big pursuit by the defense. And that's going to be about another 2 to 3 yard loss. I'm going to bring up 4th down with 4 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. A big tackle, I believe that was Drake Remillard in the backfield, tripping up Sheltra. And that doesn't get any bigger than that.
Oh, a big play. Colchester went from a 2nd and 2 to a 4th and 10 here.
So DeRocher's going to be back deep to take the punt return. Eidsham with a couple of good punts so far to this point. Eidsham takes the snap. He's going to punt this one, and it's a pretty good punt in over midfield. It's going to take a favorable bounce for the Lakers and roll out of bounds with 3:23 left here in the fourth quarter, and set up for the Bobwhites to make a little bit of noise here on the Friday night.
Yeah, they're going to be picking it up about their own 40.
And you'd really like to see him go back. There's plenty of time. You can run the ball. This clock can run. You can allow it to move. Get the ball on the ground and not risk those dangerous passes over the middle of the field.
Absolutely. You almost want for it to run. I mean, obviously you got to get a score here, but you don't need to give Colchester the ball back with all kinds of time either.
So definitely, they are in 4-down territory here. DeRocher is going to line up in the backfield. He's got Barrett to his left. DeRocher over the middle to Rathburn. That's going to be a first down gain of about 14.
Nice little slam pattern.
That's going to be a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. 3:16 and counting here in the fourth quarter. And a good patient play there by Seneca DeRocher, allowing that play to develop. Boy, he showed his poise right there.
Absolutely. It's a nice, well-executed play.
Same formation, they just came out. 2 wideouts to the left. DeRocher in the shotgun. Fakes the quick pass, running for his life, throwing it out of bounds, looking for Dodlin. That one's going to go incomplete.
Dodlin
somehow. And we're gonna get a personal foul on the backside. That's going to be Perrin. Perrin just gave a shove to McCure, so that is going to be a personal foul penalty on the Lakers. A big mental mistake here in the fourth quarter, as that's going to push the ball downfield for the Bobwhites.
Hey, we'll take it.
That is just a frustration penalty, and that cannot happen. Up 4 in the fourth quarter. That is a huge mental mistake.
I'll tell you, I think I just saw some BFA fans dressed as bananas, possibly, running with a belief flag.
I don't know. There's a lot of things going on, Joe, and I wouldn't be surprised if that happened. If they come back across the formation, you and I are definitely going to pick it up that time. I can tell you that.
I'll admit I had a hard time focusing on the play.
You got distracted by a couple of bananas holding the flag. Who wouldn't?
I need to work harder on that.
Who wouldn't? 2:38 left here, fourth quarter. So it's going to be a 15-yard penalty, as it was a personal foul penalty. Unnecessary roughness, I believe, was the call on Aiden Perrin. So that, again, a huge mental mistake. That's going to be a 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line for the Bobwhites.
Clock sitting at 2:38.
Plenty of time as DeRocher is directly under center, 2 in the backfield. He's going to hand it off there, fake the handoff, quarterback keeper. He's around the edge, looking to make some moves. He's down around the 10-yard line. In on the tackle was Nick Shequin, and that is going to be a first down. Gain of 19 on the play. 2:29, fourth quarter. And ever since DeRocher threw that pick to start the second quarter, or the second half, BFA has been absolutely unstoppable.
I can tell you, if I were BFA, I'd keep the football on the ground here. Colchester, I don't know if they have used a timeout.
All the time, yeah, they've used one so far.
Okay, so
I'm sorry, they have not used one.
Not this
BFA
half.
used one.
They got 3, and you don't need to give them the ball back with all kinds of time.
DeRocher handoff to Barrett. He stumbles his way forward for just a couple. Looks like he's going to have a gain of about 1 or 2
That's
on
fine.
that one. Clock ticking below 2 minutes. And Colchester is going to conserve some time on the back end, and they will call their first charge timeout of the first half.
Perfect.
So 1:53 left, fourth quarter. Bobwhites still trailing by 4, and they are driving they are inside the 10-yard line. We're going to take a quick break here, but we will be back. Don't go anywhere right here on Northwest Access TV. So we are back. At one point, we didn't think that we'd see, it didn't look like it would be this close here with 1:53 left here in the fourth quarter, but here we are as DeRocher leads his team up to the line, shotgun snap. It's a quarterback keeper. He's dragged down in the backfield. Sheltraw getting dirty in the backfield, taking him down. 1:44 left here in the fourth quarter.
Frankly, I thought that could have got whistled dead a little faster, Morgan.
That was actually Jake Robert on the tackle, getting in the backfield, making a tackle for loss. So that's going to bring up 3rd and 13 from the 14-yard line. So it is possible for them to pick up a first down, but you need to get a lot of these yards back right here on this 3rd down play if you don't get a first down. DeRocher comes out in the shotgun set with Barrett to his left. And it looks like BFA is going to call a timeout. That's going to be their second of the half. A minute 6 left here, fourth quarter. And these are nail-biter moments right here, aren't they, Joe?
Absolutely, absolutely. As you alluded to, it didn't look like we were headed to a close finish here at the beginning of this half. BFA's really put it together here in the 3rd and 4th quarters. And we'll see what they come up with.
I really wouldn't mind seeing that play that we saw earlier in this drive where DeRocher under just complete poise, looking for somebody cutting across the middle, get a couple of seam routes going down up the middle of the field and some crossing routes, get McCure going in the middle of the field. That boy's been able to hold on to the ball all night.
Yeah, we've seen some success with that. We've seen Dodlin and McCure and Rathburn, excuse me.
DeRocher in the shotgun set. 1:06 left, fourth quarter. Fake handoff there. DeRocher running for his life. End zone pass. That one's going to be out of bounds. So that's going to bring up 4th and 13.
I don't know why we need the fake handoff there. You know it's not a handoff.
You know you're not running the ball. It's wasted motion to me.
Exactly, and it's getting heat on DeRocher that faster than need be.
You know the pressure's coming. You got to put an extra guy on the line to pick up that block. You know the Lakers inside their own territory. They're going to bring an extra rusher. So we'll see if they can pick up the pressure now, as this is potentially the ball game right here. 4th and 13 with 58 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And it's almost touchdown or bust right now for the Bobwhites. I wouldn't mind seeing a quarterback draw.
Yeah, they could make a first down.
DeRocher takes the snap, rolling to his right, looking towards the end zone. He's got Dodlin, touchdown! Bobwhites! Dodlin! Getting open on the backside, catching that one with about 3 yards to spare in the end zone, and with 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter, BFA is going to take a 2-point lead. Let's see if we can get another look at that one. What a beautiful pass. Looks like Underwood's going to line up for the extra point. We'll see if we can get another look after the play. The kick is up and through the uprights, and it's going to be a 3-point lead. A great route by Dodlin on the backside. Let's take one more look at it. DeRocher with an absolute dime to Dodlin. We just saw the end of it. And Dodlin, again, catching that ball with about 3 or 4 yards to spare. And it is a 3-point lead for the Bobwhites with 52 seconds to go. And, man, these kids are going to make me lose my voice, Joe. I got a long ride back to New York, too, so it's a good thing that I can be silent on the way there.
I'll tell you what, we still got to play some defense, folks. Okay, there have been not so much this half, but there's been some soft stuff here at times in this game.
If they play defense like they have in the second half, it's going to be very hard for the Lakers to march up and down this field. Now, you have to kick it deep. You cannot give the Lakers a short field. You have to get this ball up in the air if you're Underwood.
And the nice thing is we know the Lakers aren't going to be running the football. There's no time for this.
Has to go. I see the bananas. I see the bananas
yes,
down in the corner.
Bananas.
You were
yeah,
right.
I was not hallucinating.
Okay, all right. I see the bananas now. There's 4 bananas.
There are. They've gone bananas.
We've gone bananas here. 52 seconds left here, fourth quarter. BFA leading by 3. Underwood looking to kick this one deep. Back deep to return is Sheltra, the man who's been doing it all for the Lakers in the first half. Let's see if he can get something going here. Underwood kicks this one off. It's a deep kick. It's going to go all the way through the end zone for a touchback.
Hey, we'll take it.
That is definitely not the worst case scenario that you could think of.
You're not running any clock.
A great kick by Landon Underwood to get that one deep. So now the game is on Jordan Lavoie's shoulders here.
Hey, we know Lavoie is capable of going down the field. We've seen it tonight.
Well, the senior quarterback is going to see exactly, we're going to see exactly what he's made of right now. 52 ticks of the clock left here in the fourth quarter. The Lakers will start on their own 20-yard line.
I believe they have 1 timeout.
I believe so.
They might even have 2.
We can check on that, how many timeouts the Lakers have left in this half. Lavoie in the shotgun, looking out wide, it's picked off! And that's going to do it! That ball was picked off by Underwood.
Boy, there have been a lot of big plays in this game. I mean, Underwood is that's the latest one, and he's also the author of the very strange kickoff.
Yes, and he absolutely, he's the one that orchestrated that whole mess to begin the second half, and not to mention, it goes unsung sometimes what exactly happens with these blocking. But Underwood's been in the backfield with Barrett all night, and he's been throwing blocks all night long. It's only fitting that after doing all of that dirty work, he comes up with an interception to seal this game with 46 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And at this point,
not much Colchester can do.
So BFA is going to take a timeout here. So you know that you have to run at least a couple of plays because Colchester can still stop the clock. So we are going to take a quick break here. Don't go anywhere. We're wrapping this one up here in St. Albans right here on Northwest Access TV. Can't stop the clock. We're back here on Northwest Access TV. Landon Underwood coming up with a huge interception to seal the game here.
Second week in a row with Bobwhites with a late game comeback. Last week on the road in Newport facing the North Country Falcons, and they're kneeling it out here now against the Colchester Lakers.
So Colchester is going to burn their last time out, I believe. Nope, they didn't. Yes, they did. They called their last time out. So second down, and this should do it here.
Bobwhite's going to run their record on the season to 3-2.
An unbelievable comeback in this game. So that's going to do it.
Let's look
Bobwhites were trailing 25-7 at one point, coming all the way back. They will take this one 28-25 on homecoming weekend. No better.
It's a great comeback with a fireworks show, and like you said, they never put their heads down. They never put their heads down, Morgan. They kept pushing.
I think we can 100% say that fireworks display during halftime really set the tone for the second half of play, and the Bobwhites came out absolutely firing.
But defensively, the Bobwhites, it was like a different football team in the second half.
Absolutely, and the defense alone. It wasn't just the offense that got it done, because the offense was clicking in the first half. It's the defense that really showed up in the second half, limiting the points and the opportunities that the Lakers had in that second half.
Absolutely.
And you can't say enough about DeRocher and how poised he was on those drives. As soon as he threw that interception in the second half, he put his head down and he went to work.
Yep. Hey, that's a good ball game. It's a good ball game.
Joe, I want to thank you for having me up here in the booth today, and it was an absolute pleasure to be here. I hope everybody at home enjoyed the game. I know that we did. We had an awesome time calling it, and the outcome couldn't have been any better. The Bobwhites take this one 28-25 here at home on homecoming weekend. Just a couple of notes before we close. This broadcast would not be possible without our community sponsors. Thank you to Northwestern Rehab Services, Sticks and Stuff and Swanton Lumber, Northwest Counseling and Support Services, Afterglow, Notch Vermont, JC Image, and the Collins Pearly Sports and Fitness Center. And again, if your business would like to support the efforts of Northwest Access TV, you can go online and contact somebody that way, or you can call over to Northwest Access TV at 802-782-8676. Again, that number is 802-782-8676. And over the last 4 years, Northwestern Counseling and Support Services has been in partnership with the Afterglow Foundation, working to prevent suicide deaths in our community. If you are concerned about yourself or a loved one, there are people in our community that can help. Reach out to Northwestern Counseling and Support Services 24 hours a day on our confidential emergency services line, 802-524-6554. Then press 1. Again, that number is 802-524-6554. Then press 1. Or you can always dial 988. One call could save a life. So for Joe and myself, thank you again for having me here on Northwest Access TV.